Hello, friends. We're playing Arslan in 2023. Now, you're probably wondering why. I did play this game when it came out, but I played it on PS4, and the performance was honestly terrible. This port barely sold any copies. It was kind of like a weeb version of Batman Arkham Knight, where nobody could run this when it came out because the port was so poorly optimized that even if you had the best or upper range equipment in your computer at the time, it was not enough to run this game. So I was kind of apprehensive about trying it because I looked online on YouTube, and you know how hard it is to find anything that's not clickbait or random unrelated trash from the algorithm when you search for literally anything anymore. I could not find any PC gameplay, but I had a friend of mine pay for this for me because they wanted to kind of hook me up with a game. So I decided to ask for this, and so far it's actually ran quite well. I also got it to run on the Steam Deck as well, which is another thing that I want to mention. I am currently in the process now. Don't get your hopes up. It's going to take a little while because I have a trip to a NerdCon in a couple days, and I won't really have any more gaming budget until next month, but I am very close to having like almost every Musou game on Steam. So what that will allow me to do is pretty much get a video of like almost all of them. I know there were a couple that I missed previously, provided that I have space on my Steam Deck. The plan is to show all of them that actually run and aren't like complete crap 20 FPS, because I've got a 64 gig model right now. I have not modded the SSD inside it yet, so I am very limited by shader cache space, but that is something I plan on doing. I did play this on the deck for a while last night at my kitty sitting / caregiving job. It actually runs quite well. It runs quite a bit better than the PS4 version as long as you put it on low settings, so it's pretty much above 40 FPS at almost all times, so I'd say it's pretty playable. The problem is that there is no Steam Cloud, so we'll get to gameplay for that probably when I start that final Musou on Steam Deck project. I think I'm only missing like Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, 7 XL, Token Ranbu, and I think that's pretty much it. I have like almost every other Musou game, so I think that should quell all the complaints that I didn't cover certain games previously. But it'll be a while before that happens, so have some patience with me. This game's a little loud. It's on max settings, so it's very much like a weeb trash version of Arkham Knight, where, you know, they did patch Arkham Knight, but the main reason why it runs now is just because we've been through like 7 hardware generations since the game came out, so you can kind of just brute force it. I haven't really had any issues at all. There's some weird bugs with the frame rate where when you do the big rush mechanic where you summon in a bunch of soldiers with you, the game is hard-coded to run at 30 FPS, and then also in like the first level I got some weird bug where kind of reminiscent of Dynasty Warriors 8 when it came out, when you fought on Sure B and the fire would spawn. The fire attack would happen. it would drop to like negative level frame rate, but I paused and it fixed itself. So if you wanted to buy this, I think this game actually has really good combat. It's just it runs like crap on console, and it like never goes on sale. So make of that what you will. So we're gonna play for a little bit here. I don't have like too much time right now, but I'm gonna play for a bit. This game has the best weapon switching mechanic in the entire like genre, pretty much. Nothing else really comes close to this. he's European Lubu now.
急いでここを抜け、殿下と合流しなくて。罠が作動したから何かと思えばパルス銃を出ますが、かかれ。兵をここで失って殿下に合わせる顔がない。急いで助け出さねば。確か西側に関所があったはずだ。西から回り込めば味方のところに戻れるかもしれない。
From a narrative standpoint, they wanted this to get people into the anime, but the anime apparently only had 2 seasons. And this game just kind of ends abruptly because they ran out of... They had a anime shortage. There was no more anime to adapt to the game, so it kind of just ends abruptly. So in terms of the more narrative-focused Musou games, meaning like this and the first One Piece, I feel like this is the worst one, just because there's no closure. Horse guys stay annoying. Is something gonna happen or what? Nothing's happening. Did you kill this guy? There we go. The story in this game is pretty interesting. Like not the narrative, because like I said, it doesn't have a conclusion. But the way that you play through it, where it's like non-stop, and you can like exit out and you can change your weapons at any time, is pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do the 30 FPS attack. I feel like they did such a quick job on this port. They didn't bother to not make this hard-coded. I tried everything. No way you can really fix it.
Yoshi, これで先に進めよう。殿下を早く見つけねば。俺とやろうってのか。行かせるか。殿下。遅くなりました。援軍を連れてまいりましたぞ。ダリュー、早速だが兵を借りるぞ。
Why do you need help? I mean, it's established. They can just like go through entire crowds. Let's do another 30 FPS attack. Horse just chilling.
よし、道が開けたぞ。
ダリューン、少し遅くだ。俺たちは奴らの神の身元へ召されておったぞ。予期せぬところで敵にぶつかっている。さあ殿下、他者へと参りましょう。
総応援を受けて調整好きよって王太子を逃がすな。かからない。
やる。
私は引かない。なすべきことを話すまで。
どうぞお命じください。
王を守る将を持ち、まっすぐに通り抜ける。
手早く撃たれてくれる。
I will give the algorithm, I'll defend the algorithm a little bit and say that it's actually warranted that when you type in Arslan combos, it gives you a bunch of Tekken gameplay because of the pro player named Arslan Ash. Like, alright, that's acceptable. Not acceptable when I search for this and I get like Fortnite videos.
そやつを見ても追っては瓦解しよう。
勝利をつかむために。
敵の指揮官が健在では追っ手がやみません。急ぎ撃ちましょう。
当たってくれ。 真のマルダーンになれたか。
あと少し経ったのに。
よし、どうにか逃げ切れそうだ。皆、よく殿下を守ってくれた。
それに
I think the source material for this, the Crown Prince Arslan is like wimp. He can't really fight. But because this is a Musou game, they have to make him into a badass. So it's always funny when they're like, "Oh, we did such a great job protecting him." It's like he seems like he can fend for himself pretty well. He doesn't seem to really need a whole lot of help. But obviously, playing a Musou game with a character that can't fight would be pretty miserable. So I guess they had to take some liberties.
詰め所の場所がわかるかもしれない。
怪しいやつ。ホディール様にお知らせしろ。
ホディールに知られてはまずい。伝令は逃さず仕留めなくては。
何が目的だ。まさか西の詰め所を襲うつもりか。
なるほど。詰め所は西か。ここにある弓のつるを切ってさっさと向かおう。ホディールが動き出す前に弓づるを切りたいが、兵に邪魔をされては余計な時間がかかるな。そうだ、あのかがり火を使えば目をそらせるかもしれない。
Story mode in this tries to be more
怪しいやつがいるぞ。
immersive. The problem with it is everyone starts at level 1 in the story, so they have no moves and like no weapons. It gets kind of boring. You really have to buy the DLC for this game to even be remotely fun. Which is a bummer because it's like super expensive.
どうした？何の騒ぎだ？
Man, gotta quell the witnesses. Saw me jump like 3 stories. This guy is kind of boring because he only has 1 weapon, so the whole chain shift mechanic is just gone. Really, weird progression in this game. They don't really give you the chain shift for a lot of these characters until you've been playing for a while. Okay, I don't know how to get up there. He won't go up there.
お前ここに何の用だ。
全て読めたぞ。弓があるのは奥の部屋か。木箱を開けて中を確認しよう。うまくいった。ナルサス様に報告しよう。
王太子を捕らえよ。
おとなしく出て行かせた方が貴様のためだぞ、ホディール。
このままでは私は逆賊だ。そうなってたまるか。
皆アルスラン殿下を守れ。
殿下は私が必ずお守りいたします。
We're gonna do this one and hop off because I gotta head to kitty sitting soon. The levels are actually pretty bite-sized. This game also has interim saves as well, so it's just your first time playing this. You don't understand that it's not like the usual gameplay loop of a Musou, where you go through a level and you're mostly uninterrupted by cutscenes and going back to menus and stuff. But then once you beat it, you go back to a menu, and then you load up the next level and go to a different mode. The story mode in this is actually seamless, so you can play it from start to finish without going back to a menu. It can be a little bit confusing. It's not inherently clear that I've just played through 3 levels already, but it's been completely seamless. The game is actually a little bit more bite-sized in terms of how long you have to play compared to more modern Musou games, just because they give you an interim save. So if you need to hop off and do something else, they make it pretty easy. And you pretty much won't play the story once you beat it once anyway, unless you want to, so you'll mostly be spending time in the post-game missions that come with the game, and then the DLC as well, which helps.
Arslan殿下、ご無事でいらっしゃいますか。
もっと兵を呼べ。王太子を捕まえるんだ。
お主らを傷つけたくない。おとなしく道を開けてくれ。渡すまで。こちらをお受け取りください。必ず役立つものを存じます。
々は応対戦果につくぞ。何をやっておる。早く応対士を捕らえんか。奴をここで逃がせば我々の命はないぞ。観念しろ。ここまでだぞ。
素晴らしきご活躍。英雄をハイホスローと見まごうばかりです。
いつまで手こずっておる。救世へ撃て。
This game also doesn't have attack speed from what I remember, so kind of gotta get used to not having attack speed to rely on, but I think it was a design choice because the change shift mechanic forces you to attack a lot faster than you're normally used to, so I think it was like, if you put attack speed in there, some people might not be able to push buttons fast enough to do it. But surprisingly, despite not having attack speed, the game attacks still feel like very fast-paced, regardless. Alright.
なら俺とお主で奴を追う。皆殿下を頼んだぞ。兵と共に門を突破するぞ。
罠を起動せよ。奴らを撃ち取るんだ。
ダニエル、ここだ。私に手を貸してくれ。
30 FPS attack.
Ore koso ga Mardan fu Mardan.
'cause it reached the blue area. 30 FPS attack round 2.
凄まじい迫力だな。お主は敵にとっては死の守るべきを守る力を。まったく厄介な仕掛けを。皆で壊して先に進むぞ。
Enjoy our new mechanic. We're gonna shove it down your throat. Even if low frame rates make you feel nauseous, we're still gonna make you interact with it. Cool idea, but it's basically just a glorified cutscene. It tanks the frame rate. But when you get past the story, you pretty much never do this again, so it's pretty ignorable.
殿下のご誕生を時から考えた可能性は
あの罠を突破されたというのか。門を守れ。守り抜け。お任せろ。ここは通さんぞ。任せろ。
お主の武勇と俺の策略は怖いね。これで門を開けられるな。追い詰めたぞ、ボディール。メスメスやられてなるものか。さすがは諸君。凄まじい。これでしまいだ。殿下を裏切った。償わせてくれる。
lot of health. Still not dead. Ah, come on. There he goes.
この私がこのようなところで。
門在天使の前にまかり出て
It's all
生
glitched
前
out.
の罪を告白するがいい
Pretty funny.
自分は裏切ってはならぬものを全て裏切りましたとな。
Alright, folks, I gotta go to kitty sitting caregiving, so that's gonna do it for now, but I'll be playing this on stream, probably until I finish the story, and then we'll try to do some post-game content, so if that's your thing, I mean, honestly, I'm just doing this for fun, because I'll be the first to tell you, when this game came out, and I covered it, those videos got like 200 views, so I'm not doing this for the algorithm. I just wanted to play the game again at a better frame rate and also have it portable as well. The game does work on Steam Deck for what it's worth, but there is no Steam Cloud, so granted, this game doesn't have that much content unless you buy the DLC, so playing through it twice and getting a save is like not going to take that long, but it still doesn't have cloud save, so if you're not the kind of person that, you know, double dips on games, you know, you buy a game on PC and then Switch, or PS4 and PC, or some kind of combination like that, then I would not recommend buying this game, because there is no Steam Cloud. But if that doesn't bother you, it does run pretty well on the Steam Deck, and I'll probably put up some gameplay of it before I go on vacation, so just stay tuned for that if you want. But for now, you're going to have to take my word for it. Thanks for watching, folks. Peace.